How's it going, everyone? It is Andre Williams, and over here we talk stocks and we focus on one thing. Always protect your profits. I also got to put in the disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice. So just know when you do invest, you're doing it at your own risk. So today we're going to be talking about AMC. Yes, it's about time I gave you guys an update. I was unable to do it for you guys yesterday, so you know I got your back. So it's going to be coming out right now while you're watching this video. So before we get started, of course, we got to go over the agenda. If you're new to this channel, I just want to let you know we have timestamps down below inside the description. But if you are a shareholder or you're thinking about taking a position, I highly suggest you watch this full entire video. So the first thing we're going to go over are two things that I want to bring across the table. Yes, I want to have a discussion with you guys. I know there's a lot of people out there saying, yo, AMC, you pulled back in price. What is going on? AMC is supposed to be going, oh my. There's a lot of panicking. There's a lot of people who are frustrated, a lot of people who are impatient. And we're seeing the media taking advantage of this. So I want to bring this to your radar so you have some perspective and you know what is going on. Secondly, I'm also going to be going over and doing a technical analysis. We're going to be taking a look at its overall price action, taking a look at those areas of support for AMC. We want to know these key areas because this will show us in regards to its overall price strength, and also to give you some more peace of mind if you are in this play vested and you, of course, you were able to be a part of this play and so forth. And then we're going to be taking a look at the short interest information. We want to know, are short sellers still vested in AMC stock? Is it getting higher? Is it getting lower? Well, you know what? We're about to find out in this video. This is key to know because it will contribute to the volatility, but we do know already this is not accounting for all of the dark pool and the naked shorting. I just want to make sure I put that out there. And then when all of that is done, I'll be giving you guys my final thoughts and as well as some more details. Now let's talk about all of the media FUD that is going around. They've been definitely going heavier this past week. We see the price has been driven down, but like I said, there are ladder attacks that happen with AMC stock. The hedge funds do this because they want to actually shake out all the weak hands and all the panic sellers. So when you notice what's going on as far as for this past week, you're seeing all these outlets. We see the Motley Fool making those articles. They're literally putting it on the press saying, hey, here's why you shouldn't invest in AMC. AMC's losing momentum. You'll lose money investing in AMC. They're doing this because they know there are many people who have been impatient, who have been frustrated because AMC's not moving on the timeline that they wanted to move to. And what happens? People are selling out of their positions. But what I want to remind you of, when we were taking a look at the order flow throughout the past week, it's been looking solid. There's been a lot of inflow. So everything that you're seeing, and AMC is still respecting areas of support, you should not be concerned. And it's part of the reasons why. If you were investing with money that you are not afraid to lose and you had no immediate need for it, then you wouldn't be going through that. Also, on top of that, you want to make sure that you are confident. If you know you don't have the confidence or the patience to be in this play, don't be in it at all. I really want to emphasize that and be clear. No one is forcing you. No one is pressuring you to be inside of this play. And please do not let greed lead you into being this play either. This is a movement. We're trying to actually fight for a free market here. And the second thing we need to discuss is Adam Aron, the CEO. He's putting out the reminder out there like, hey, he wants you to come out and vote, right? They want to actually put out 25 million more shares out on the open market, but this would not take into effect going into 2022. It would not be happening this year. So the media has taken this and they've been literally posting stuff about this every single day. So many people are seeing this and they're like, whoa, he wants to do another offering, another 25 million shares. I need to get out of here because they have the fear of overall dilution. But one thing I want you to understand is he's a CEO. He has a job to do. And what this means is his job is to make sure he's running AMC well and providing value to shareholders. So what does this do? By raising more cash and having more cash on hand, it makes the company not only more valuable, but it puts it in a stronger position. So you got to understand where he is coming from. As far as where my vote's going to be, like I was saying to you guys previously, I'm literally going to be waiting till the last minute. A lot of people are going to be keeping their eyes on this. As far as when you decide to vote, of course, that's going to be coming down to you. But I want you to understand, if you do decide to vote yes, it will not take effect. And of course, they have to have a majority vote until 2022. And that's something you need to understand. Many are saying, well, you know what? Will the hedge funds push this all the way out till then to further dilute? Hey, these are one of the things that we need to understand and realize, and I understand why this argument actually does come up. But one thing to be aware of the fact that is a good time from now. That's like six months from now. So taking into consideration the current conditions, it all depends on where your stance is at. And my stance is I want to see AMC actually succeed. So if they need to raise more cash, then so be it. But at least the best part about it is it won't be until next year. So I want you guys to understand that and know why you're in this play inside the first place. So now let's get into the technical analysis and then get into the short interest, and then I'll be giving you guys my final thoughts. So we're going to be doing a technical analysis for AMC. Let's see how it performed on Friday. So it ended up closing at $54.06, being down 4.66% on the day. On the low, it tested $52.97, and then on the high, testing $56.29. So many were saying like, hey, did you see AMC pull back? And I'm like, of course, I covered this stock quite a bit. And like I said, I have a position in it. One of the things we need to be aware of, yes, we do have support right here at this $52 level. We didn't even test it. We went to $52.97 and still closed the day at $54.64. So these are areas of support that I want to see how well they hold up going in on Monday. So we have 52 we want to see hold up, area of support. We also see we have some support here right at this $48 level. We also see we have support right here at this $44 level. And you could also see right here we have some support right around this $41.80. And then lastly, taking a look, when it did make that big move, we have support right here in the high 30s. So taking this into consideration, this is part of the reasons why I'm still bullish on AMC, because when it does pull back to these support areas, it does follow up with even more buying going on. Now, taking a look at the resistance areas, of course, we have resistance right here at this $65 level. To be exact, we usually get to around that high 64s, and then we get hit with that selling pressure. If we're able to get past this area, you guys can see here, we get past 68, go to 72, and it's definitely off to the races from there. So as long as we're trading within these ranges of support, I'm really not concerned. And like I said, and I say this all the time in my videos, if you are in this play, just make sure you're investing with money that you have no emergency need for it. It's money that you're not afraid to lose. I got to really emphasize this. Then you'll be able to have the patience to actually be in this play and handle the volatility that comes with it. So we're on FinTel. We're going to take a look at the short interest information for AMC. So we can see the short volume ratio is at 20%, which was updated on the Friday close. So what does this look like? So out of 77.5 million shares that were traded, we had 15.2 million of these shares that were actually sold short. As we scroll down on the page, the short shares availability is at 1.8 million, updated 5 minutes ago, and the short ball free rate is at 1.29%. When we take a look at the history of the short volume ratio, it has gone down from June the 24th. You can see here is at 25.60. Now it is at 19.61. So going into next week, we're going to be looking to see what it's going to be looking like on the end of the day Monday. But what we know for now, there's still shorts that have vested interest in AMC. They have not slowed down whatsoever. Yes, it was lower than what we saw on the 24th, but they are continuing to short this stock, and this is also not taking into consideration any of the dark pool trading and as well as the naked shorting that is going on either. So for my final thoughts for AMC, yes, we already know short sellers are continuing to be vested in this play, but you know what? It makes it even sweeter. We know when that short squeeze does occur, we're going to be seeing a strong move in overall price action. So let them continue the short to stock. One thing you do need to understand as retail investors, we own the float. So by owning the float, all you really need to do is buy and hold. And this is why I really emphasize only do this if you are able to. You can't have any immediate need for the money. As far as how long this can take, hey, it could take weeks, it could take months for this short squeeze to happen. So I want you you guys to be aware of this. If this bothers you, or you know what, you don't feel like you can hold out, then don't be in this play whatsoever. And I feel like this is something that really needs to be communicated even further. I know it's hard. You're watching all these videos. People are telling you, yo, AMC's going to 100. AMC's going to 1,000. Yo, AMC's going to be hitting 100K. Set your sell limits here. I know you're seeing that. The greed is coming to you. Let's be honest here. You're like, yo, wait a second. It's like 50 something dollars. What? And I could turn this into 100K? Man, count me in. And I understand where you're coming from. But if you're going in with this intention and you want this to happen very quickly, then I feel like you're doing this for the very wrong reasons. I don't care if I get a ton of dislikes on this video for saying this, but I want to make sure I'm transparent with you guys. As far as all of the FUD, yes, it's going to continue. I won't be surprised if AMC pulls back even further and they double down even more on the FUD, trying to put out more fear, more uncertainty, and more doubt out there to get people to sell. Let them sell. Many people are buying and they are holding, and that's one thing we need to be aware of and continue to do. As far as Adam Aron, the CEO, at the end of the day, he is doing his job. He's trying to raise cash to put AMC in a stronger position, and we can't fault or we can't hate him for that. But do keep in mind of the fact it comes down to making a decision whether you want to see AMC succeed for the long term, or whether you're just trying to be in the AMC so you can make a quick buck. So that is something for you that you need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, well, you know what decision I feel is right in regards to how am I going to vote. But do keep in mind this does not take effect until year 2022, so that is a ways from now. And another thing I want to bring across your radar as well, yes, I have a private group. Many people have been asking me about this, and yes, we have the link down in the description. We are growing. Be a part of the family. We are focused on making money inside of the stock market and, of course, protecting our profits. So whether you're looking into doing swing trades as well as taking a look at your investments, making sure your portfolio is set up the right way, and just get more help from other like-minded people, then I feel this is a group for you. Like I said, we are growing. We are a family. I keep everyone up to date as far as how the market is doing. I let you guys know what stocks I'm in, all the plays that I do. As many of you know, we also growing a small account over there. So if that is something that you think you'd be interested in, then by all means, check out the link inside the description. We'll be happy to have you over there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll be talking real soon.